Absolutely. Coming up, we're going to hear from another Brit, a Brit who's going fantastically well at the moment, Paul de Resta, at 7 points finishes in the last 8, and he really is in the shop window this year. Welcome back. We just moved ourselves down to Force India. Look at these boys. Very brave doing that without any gloves on. How cold is that?
Quite cold, not sure actually. Minus figures, I would say.
I won't touch it. I won't touch it. Don't want to get myself a cold burn there. We're talking about Paul de Resta at the moment. The way he's going in the championship, he's going very well. It's just saying before the break, 8th in the championship. He qualified on 12th and in a really good mood at the moment. I had a word with him on Thursday.
Here comes Paul de Resta on Nico Rosberg. Managed to squeeze his way through. Yes, he does. Paul de Resta is up into the top 3 now.
De Resta having a very solid afternoon again. Great aggressive driving, so you can't overtake in Monaco. Well done, Paul.
Magic performance from Paul de Resta. De Resta goes round the outside and gets back ahead himself.
So we are back in this race.
And it's de Resta at the moment who's winning this particular British battle.
Paul, 8 races into the season, you've scored points in 7 of those races. There seems to be a big beaming smile and a confidence about you at the moment.
Yeah, it's obviously been a remarkable year, I think, in terms of where we've moved up as part of Sahara Force India and where we've set our goals. I think it's slightly changed the mindset of what we can go to achieve in each Grand Prix. We've had 3 difficult Saturdays in the last 3 Grand Prix, and yeah, I think the last one, it was almost like living in a dream, and I couldn't quite believe it after qualifying 5th at the British Grand Prix to then start in the back row of the grid, which I don't think I've ever done before in a racing car. But, you know, again, rewarded with some good points, I think, through the speed and how we were at the weekend.
Remember when we spoke in Bahrain and you were talking about, you were almost pleading with Vijay, come on, we've got to keep the development going. It seems to be that way at the moment. 5th, a realistic target, do you think, with the way McLaren are going? And
it's about beating the main competitors. The likes of Sauber, Toro Rosso are looking very strong at the moment. McLaren could change. It's going to be a hard battle, like it always is in that part of the grid. But we've got our sights set on the likes of Lotus, because I believe at the moment we're not far away from them. And if we can get our grips together, maybe we'll take the challenge to them, hopefully later in the year.
You've come from your home Grand Prix in Britain to a place where you have to say the crowd very knowledgeable. You've got a proud history here as well. You finished, what, 2nd here twice in DTM. You've also, when you were teammates with Sebastian Vettel in Formula 3, same team, finished ahead of him. The German public know and like Paul de Resta. Is this one where you really feel there's an opportunity to, again, further your cause?
It is like my second home. It's a very nice place to come to here at Nürburgring. It normally rains, but it looks set to be quite a stable weekend in terms of weather. We're praying for a bit of sunshine, get the track hot, because I think those are the conditions that suit us more. And yeah, it's obviously a great fan. I think they're completely different to the British, but equally very dedicated to the motorsport.
Tell us about the German motorsport fan. We saw the British motorsport fan. Come hell or high water, they'll be out there in the campsites. It's the same here. They tend to be well lubricated as well in terms of the beers when it comes out. You know, a different kind of animal completely. Yeah,
they're probably not the most stylish people you're ever going to see. It's certainly different, and I think where we are in Germany is quite a bit different to what the real Germany is.
Right, Paul. 4 years in German touring cars in the DTM. I'm going to test you on your basic German, all right? Yep. Simple one. Welcome.
Welcome, no?
Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
My name is Paul, and I come from Scotland.
Couldn't even hazard a guess at that one.
2 Bier, bitte?
2 beers.
Mein Auto ist schneller als Ihr Auto.
My car is something.
Is faster than your car. That's one for you. If you want to speak to Adrian just at the moment, you can say that. Mein Auto ist schneller als Ihr Auto.
See, I would normally say, and Deutsch is nicht so good. And then it's closed.
We'll leave it at that. Paul, nice one. Our German is terrible. Your driving's better.
Exactly. As long as we can get our way around.
The driving.
Cheers.
I was fed misinformation. I was told he was fluent but it didn't pan out that way.
From it.
It's a
Far
difficult
from it.
language. It's a difficult language. How's yours?
Sprachende Deutsch.
Oh, yes.
That's
Lovely.
it, finished.
Well, he's been out on the campsites with them. As far as Paul's concerned, though, yeah, I mean, he is a popular figure over here.